have to give to you.
Okay, so sorry you guys walked into that conversation, but it is Monday. This is the What's Next podcast.
Well,
Woo! Hello. Good afternoon. Hey, Jonathan, up that glasses a little short. You can't see shit but your screen. Some people say they want to look in your eyes. I see the comments. They said they want to look in your eyes.
Shut up.
Sir, why you gotta talk to me like that?
Sir, today is not.
Hey, Jonathan. Hey, don't let this nigga front on you, bro. You know this nigga blind when he gotta have goddamn thick contacts, bro.
You got jokes and shit.
Nigga got thick contacts, man.
You know, I was ready to say some shit. Listen, I'm gonna be the bigger man and walk away. You know, you have it.
You'll never be the bigger man, sir.
Don't worry about it. Big ass fucking sir, listen. Please don't take it. All right, anyway. What's up? This is the What's Next podcast. It is Monday. We go live every Monday at 7 p.m. Today we're going to talk about family reunions. All right, good, bad, the ugly. And I got a few questions out there. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. So we got some news that came out today that Mystical is locked up again.
A fucking again.
Sir.
Everybody ain't lying. That's all I'm saying.
Sir.
Like, you got away with the shit twice. No, once, because he only got locked up once, right?
Yeah, shout out to Ignorant Thinker Podcast. Shout out to the Ignorant Thinkers Podcast.
Hey, Ignorant Thinkers Podcast, man. Y'all got to check them out, man. Every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. EDT, man. If y'all don't know what EDT means, that's Eastern Daylight Time, because we are in Daylight Savings Time, sir.
Time with Sean. It's in the building.
But no.
I don't know why. I'm the same shit, Dennis. I don't know what it is, bro.
Listen, bro. Mystical ass. I feel like motherfuckers, you get away with some shit for so long to the point where you feel like you untouchable, so you just keep doing the goofy shit. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't fucking get it, man. Like, you are a rap superstar. Like, you wouldn't think that he would have to rape a bitch. Like, do you know how much free and willing pussy it is out here in these streets? I mean, I can only speak for when I was single, because I'm happily married in a very flourishing relationship at this point. So I wouldn't know.
He had to make sure he threw that last point in there.
I wouldn't know. So
for a cheeseburger, so you can get some shit done to you, sure.
Boy.
Never have before,
and don't listen, and don't add fries in the drink.
Surely. I'm telling you.
Boy, you have to shake her ass off like a mosquito in the summertime. Swear to God.
With that good bourbon sauce you put on that motherfucker, shorty. And bacon. What?
Boy.
But we don't know about those kind of things, you know what I mean? That was back in the day, you know what I mean?
Hey.
Jonathan, tell us about those things.
Sir, I couldn't tell you one way or the other. I plead
I
the fifth.
mean, hey
I will
Jonathan,
neither
is it still
confirm nor deny. By that, you have my answer.
Jonathan? Is it still $40 in the inflation times, or has it gone up to 60 or 80?
Sir, I wouldn't know personally, but I know somebody. You know somebody.
All right, so family reunions. What is the purpose of a family reunion? To bring
For
everybody
people
together,
to
see how
for
everybody look now, to catch
See
up
how
on
everybody
your old
look.
times.
Keep
hell
in
no.
touch with those that you don't never see half the time. I mean,
No, both of y'all are wrong. That's family reunions is for people to be in your fucking business.
people only know what you tell them. People only know what you tell them. If you don't tell
So
them shit, they don't know shit. So I mean,
you also have to go to see who your family is. You know what I mean?
exactly.
I guess after a while, um,
Now, I definitely had a situation in seventh grade where there was a young lady who was in my class that was part of my extended family, and I never knew it. That is the one and only family reunion I ever went to in the seventh grade.
we all in there, baby, gang, gang. So I think family reunions is a time where you just stop, get rid of all your worries, and just chill out with the family. Some good glizzies, nice piece of barbecue, chicken off the grill. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
A nice good,
We are
a
in
nice
2022.
good
Who
aggressive
has
phase game.
who has awesome family reunions anymore, bro? Everybody's family is beefed out with somebody else in the family, bro. Like,
sir,
Mm,
sir.
but see, and I feel like for me, because I don't come from a very close knit family, so I wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? So, because for me, like the game, he had an interview on Drink Champs, and one thing he said was, "I thought this shit was real." And for me, it's like if I'm beefed out with you, family or not, nigga, it's beef. Period.
Sir. Eventually, we gotta start letting some things go, right?
no,
Yeah, I let some shit
but
go.
to speak to that
So,
same
I for
point,
sure let some shit go. Don't worry
so
about it.
but to that same point though, a lot of the matriarchs and patriarchs that kept shit together are no longer here. So it's like and it's like our generation don't know how to step up to the plate and keep shit in check. So we wonder why things get out of control the way that they are.
I'm sorry, Sharice, that was me. I hit the unmute button. Um, that is 100% true, Jonathan. I felt like after my grandmother passed away, the whole family just went downhill. Um, and I am part of the problem. I do state it myself, so I am part of that problem. But
I'm for sure part of the problem. I am the problem.
so
At least he can admit it though.
that part.
That part, Sherelle could not be more correct on that one. The new family reunions are now funerals because that's about the only
Facts.
time everybody come out.
So
Facts. But you know what though? I will say, like, as far as all, well, I can't even say all because it's only a few cousins that still go out to dinner or something like that together in my family. We'll get together and we'll go do something together. You know what I'm saying? But that's for the younger generation of cousins who ain't ignorant as fuck. Cause I got some ignorant ass family members.
That shit we all do.
And the problem with that is I'm ignorant.
You say ignorant,
That's what I said.
sir.
so with that being said, family now in 2022, like he said, family is what you make it. We are
True.
family. Us three, we're family. We get together, we have a reunion.
Every week.
You know what I mean?
Every week, yep.
Don't have to be the traditional six cousins from Pennsylvania, your other cousins from Texas, your cousin flying in from Canada, and all that. No, that's not your family. You coach football with him. Okay. That's not your family. Y'all just play the game together. Okay.
Sound like a hater to me.
Sir. Sir. Just wow. All right, so how often should you have a family reunion?
Shit,
Like once
I
a
know
year, every 2 years?
the way we used to do it was like it was either every 2 or every 4 years, one or the other.
2 or 4?
I'm with 5. I'm at 5 with it. Like I need 5 years.
Yeah, I was we were like every 2, every 4, something like that, But like I said, so many people have passed away, and and then certain folks just stopped showing up. That so you figure why even go through all the pain of setting shit up and reserving spaces and paying for stuff because people halfway want to pay and you charging too much and this
That's
that and
why.
third.
That's why I say get these niggas 5 years, bro.
To do
Because
what?
at 5 years, you should have some type of this shit coming up. Because I'm not paying for nobody's flight. I'm not paying for nobody's ticket. I'm not paying for nobody's ride. I'm not coming to get you from the airport. No.
So if that, I guess in that aspect, if you got it, so like my family is all in the same city for the most part. We got a few people here and there that's not in the city, but all my family is pretty much close. So we don't have that. I guess that issue. So I guess it's different. But people still got lives outside of there. You know what I mean? And try to keep up with that. Um, but I think once a year, every other year, maybe. After that, I think people need to start keeping up with everybody else. And I'll be the same one and be like, nah, cool, I'm gonna just go ahead and stay home. But I'll be the same one to be like, damn, I ain't seen such and such in a while. And then if something happened, I'm like, damn, I ain't seen such and such in a while.
Yeah.
I should have got my ass up.
Yep. No, you could be like me, where the vast majority of your family lives on the total opposite side of the damn country, and it's like sometimes I make it back, other times it's like nah, it's not even worth it, and I got to do better in that regard. I definitely have to do better because with my daughter getting older and things like that, I definitely want her to know who her family is and who she can call on and stuff like that. But again, certain folks just make it difficult to have the stuff, and just after a while you just don't want to respond.
So does it matter who planning the family reunion?
I think it does. I think it does.
Why does it matter who's planning
it? Because
you
you
have
people,
some people don't.
Exactly. You have some people who ain't worth shit when it comes to planning, who are unorganized and all the above. And the last thing you want is that motherfuckers to be in charge of setting stuff up and making sure stuff works the way it should, and whatever else comes in between time. I can't be the only one with family members like that. I can't be.
She said my family has one every year at random barbecues at our great grandmother's house. That's cool.
That's so cute. I wish my grandmother was here and actually cared enough to want to do some shit like that. My grandma didn't give a fuck about. Listen, let me tell you something. I have a very jaded perception of family. And one thing I do agree with is family is what you make it. And, it's like I look at everybody around me and all the shit that they be having going on, like with drama and this person going to jail, that person going to jail, these people beefed out. And I don't have those problems in my life because my circle is so fucking small.
I mean,
and it's almost like I'm on the outside looking in at all the chaos. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, so as far as like when it comes to family reunions and shit like that, if a family reunion was planned, would I go? It depends on where it's at, honestly, because I probably most likely wouldn't even be there for the family reunion. I'd be there to see what the fuck is what I can see wherever we at.
All right, so I did invite a special guest on the show today. a little behind schedule, but welcome to the show, ma'am.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
How you doing?
So, do you want to introduce yourself, or should I introduce you?
You can do it.
I can do it. It's fucking shit. Then let me tell you about this motherfucker here. So this is we're mature, right, Jonathan? This is my child's mother. My first child. This is his mother. Okay, this is his mother. We're gonna try to get to this piece of pothole. I had to wring her fucking neck. But yes, this is a Crystal. Fuck Chrissy. I don't know who the fuck Chrissy is. This is Crystal. Crystal. But yeah, so we are talking about family reunions. So how often do you think people should have a family reunion?
I guess ideally people would say every year. I can honestly say I haven't been to any of my family reunions in probably the last 4 years. I'm going to one in a couple weeks. It's gonna be my first one I've been to in a while. And honestly, just because I just don't be feel like dealing with other people's BS.
There you go.
Yeah, and I feel like, I'm older, I'm grown, I don't have to deal with anything I don't want to. So why put myself in a predicament? It's gonna make me wild out or try to come out of this peaceful character that I've created within myself. So no.
Facts.
It is what it is. Whether it's family or not, like I just feel like you should not allow anybody to bring you out of your own element.
There you go. It's all about being your own element, true enough, and I'm not gonna let nobody bring me out of character.
Absolutely.
But see, for me, the violence is well within my character.
So
That's true.
So it's hard to like the life I've created. The life I've created is literally the mask. You feel me? Like
So what do you feel is the purpose of a family reunion?
I would honestly say probably just to keep the family together and in close contact, making sure everybody stay in touch with everybody, and the ones that aren't able to, like the older generation that's not really on social media. For us it's fine because we're on social media. So I watched several of my cousins have babies and I watched them grow up on social media and I never ever met them, like ever. And I'm okay with that. That's fine with me. But I do think it is important at times because you just never know. And I'm sad to say, but I see most people at funerals more than I see them in real life, and that's just honest to God truth.
get down.
Yeah, it's important, but
Shit crazy, ain't it?
yeah, it's important, but like I said, ain't nobody gonna make me do nothing I want to do.
So family reunions, indoors versus outdoors. You got outdoors, Mother Nature's, got the grill. You got the mosquitoes, the flies, and all. You got all that shit. Or you indoors with.
I say outdoors because if a fight break out, you want to make sure you get your deposit back. So
I would probably say a mixture of both. Like have something that's outside, but something that's inside as well. So I don't know. I would think probably a combo of both would be all right.
You was the shit back in the day if you came to the outdoor family reunion with your own tent. So.
Oh, period.
Period.
No, the way we did it was we'd have like the cookout during the day or whatever, and then at night, we had a whole after party.
Right. Okay. I remember those.
That's what we did. But it's like you got to have the full experience and be outdoors with your mosquitoes and every damn thing else. You got to have the full effect.
Listen.
The absorbine and damn your off spray and the torches and all that other shit. You got
to keep the mosquitoes away.
Yeah.
Not hard, Mom.
Please speak to your son. Hi twice.
I said hi, Mom.
SamzSportz son. What the fuck?
Oh, hi, Tyon. I'm sorry. Hello.
Thanks.
I mean, that statement is so real.
I don't know, bro. Like, I really don't want to go off on a tangent. Listen, Listen,
It's a real and very valid statement, though.
listen. The older I get, the more I understand the phrase that the people you meet along the way become more of a family than the family you're born into.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit is nuts to me because growing up in the 90s, like we are 90s, a product of the 90s. So we grew up watching Family Matters, Step by
Mhm.
Step,
Mm-hmm.
and Boy Meets World and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And all they ever promoted was family. You know what I'm saying? The Cosby Show and all that shit. It was all family, but none of us had the quote unquote cookie cutter family experience. And we all have to build our own family. And it's something sad about that.
Well, again, I think part of that goes back to the statement I made previously. When I say the matriarchs and the patriarchs have died off, and the younger generation, us, don't know how to carry the torch now because we didn't pay attention when we should have.
Right.
We were all too busy doing our own thing, exiling folks. Oh, I'm gonna cut you off. I'm gonna cancel you. This, that, and the third. Not knowing that, we
Thank
got to
you.
pick up. We got to pick up the torch and run with it at some point.
I
Now
cut
we're
myself
left
off a long
with,
time
now
ago.
we're left with what we got, which is
So,
absolutely nothing.
so we found out that my grandmother had cancer for the second time. So I was like, cool, we're gonna have a family reunion. We don't have one. I think my family down south have one. So I was like, cool. I tried to find a spot that had public transportation, was outside, had a grill, had grass so we can play football, and enough space for people to come. So I
Y'all
did. I
soft
found a spot,
playing football on the grass.
sir. So I did that. The first year, everybody came out there. My grandmother came. Everybody came out there, and slowly but surely, get down to like 4 years later, got 7 people out there. But for like 60 people, it was 77 people, and it was cool. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Some years it rained. Some years people didn't feel like it. Um, but it was what it was. And after a while, I just got tired. Like I paying for the pavilion. I'm paying for us to get the shit. And I just asked everybody to bring a dish so it won't be hard on the next people. But after a while, you just realize you gotta stop fussing back and forth. Just take 2 steps back.
That's where it is right
Wait,
now.
I just stop.
That's exactly what it is right now. You want to stop fussing with the folks. It's like, I'm not
The
going to
fuck
talk
is
to you.
them
I
asses?
only have certain cousins that I still keep in contact with. Other than that, I don't really talk to nobody no more.
Facts.
And again, am I part of the problem? Absolutely. I'm not afraid to admit that. I'm definitely part of the problem. And me and my dad have talked about this kind of stuff, in times previous because, my grandmother, his mom, when she passed away, it's like she kept a lot of stuff together. She was the one going around to all the functions, taking pictures and things like that. And, when that fell off, it's like we really don't have anybody taking pictures anymore. My uncle, his brother, is a freelance photographer, but he's getting older. He's in his 70s. Nobody else is really stepping up to the plate to do anything. Again, everybody's caught up in their own, in their own shit that we ignore everything else that's going on that we should be paying attention to.
So do you think the problem isn't necessarily personal but societal? Seeing how
It's a mixture of both. It's definitely a mixture of both.
75% of everything can
It's
be solved with a
generational.
conversation.
So what?
well no, you
75%
can't.
of everything can be solved with a conversation.
No, I mean like for the simple fact about how people are just caught up in their own shit. Because I know for me,
75% of everything can be solved with a conversation.
I work so much that there's cousins that I absolutely love from the end of the earth, and I don't call them, and I should absolutely.
Mhm.
Um, but the selfish side of me is like, well, damn, they don't reach out to me.
They'll reach out to me. Yep.
Sir, listen,
But
sir.
at the
I,
same time,
sir, I be sitting there,
the
damn,
reason
yo, I
why,
miss my aunt, yo. Fuck this. She ain't call me. I ain't call her. I mean,
but
that
see,
shit.
and that's the thing, and that's why I said, can it be blamed on society? Because one thing that I do know about the one specific cousin that I'm talking about is that she's working hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, so half the time I know she ain't either got time or she tired anyway. So shit, who the fuck is she gonna call? But I know for
Mhm.
a fact if I call her right now, she gonna answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? And I got cousins who will see my phone number pop up and won't even answer it. Shit, I got
Mm-hmm.
cousins who call me and I don't answer the damn phone when I see their number pop up. Like, what the fuck this nigga want?
Sometimes, yo, so like over this last few weeks, yo, I just ain't really been feeling like nobody shit. And there's some people that hit me up and I answer. There's some people that hit me up and I sit there and look at it.
Come go
I
outside.
just think, like it's no need for me to brush my negative energy off on you if I already don't feel like it. You know what I mean? Especially if I can already assume you're gonna call me on some bullshit. I'm like, nope, not even gonna do it. Not even gonna do it. It's no listen. There's no need to even stir that fucking pot.
No,
But again, you
I
never
feel
know
that.
until you answer that fucking phone.
That's true.
No,
I think I agreed to
absolutely
go to
feel
my family reunion this year because I just was like, I wanted to be the change that I want to see.
There you
So,
yeah, that
I
part.
mean, I'll see how it goes. Nothing beats a failure but a try. So, I'm going to go. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to contribute. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to bring positive energy and good spirit. And I'll see how it goes.
Mm.
I don't know.
All right. So, what are some of your best memories from your last family reunion?
Oh shit.
Dang. I don't
I
even
gotta think
remember the
about the
last
last one
time
I've
I
been
seen
to.
my
Shit.
family.
So, I remember my little cousin is in high school now. He was going for a wide receiver. And he thought that he was gonna burn me because I was old. Shit, fuck wrong with him, right? What my man didn't say. Fuck wrong with him. I mean, my grandmother, she came when we first had one. That was a while ago. She had to go to the bathroom. The bathroom was like all the way on the other side, and she made the walk. It was cool. Yeah, I guess just the family being there all the way around.
That's
Yo,
the best
I
part.
legit cannot remember the last family reunion I've been. It's been some time. It's definitely been some time. I want to say the last one I went to was probably just before my daughter was born.
Same.
And shit, yeah, no, it was good to just catch up with folks that I halfway see that I don't ever see for that matter. Um, uh, Matter of fact, I think the last time my family and I really all got together was my grandmom's funeral, and that was back in 2012, 2012,
Wow.
2013. So it's like and granted, yeah, it was a sad occasion, but it was still good to be around everybody and things like that because that's when most of our relationships were still good with each other. Now it's like all of us have fallen so far by the wayside, and we just kind of ignore each other.
I have family on my mom's side that I don't even know. Like,
I wanted to get to that too because it's a lot of family. Like Jonathan said that he ain't been in the family since his daughter was born. So I'm already assuming that his daughter haven't met most of the family.
Mm-hmm.
So 10 to 15 years down the line, she don't even know who her family is. So some way, somehow, how do we fix that?
Man,
I mean, we can't say everybody get on Zoom.
I mean, because the last thing we want is a Kevin Gates situation.
Alrighty, there you go.
no, like
Hey, this is real life. This is real life, though.
Sir.
That is absolute threat to our being. Like, accidentally fucking one of your cousins.
So
no, like I found so many of my family members on Facebook that I had no idea about. And a lot of it, and a lot of it was because I didn't really get to touch base with that side of the family. So it's like I'm finding out I got family all up and through California, and and all these other places I
Where
never even
mine
knew
at?
about.
Where
I
mine at?
thought my family was specific to Virginia, Georgia, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Delaware, places like that. I'm like, I got family in California, Tennessee, Kentucky, Texas, of course. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, okay, cool. But I think how we rectify that is, going back to something that your Crystal alluded to earlier. Be the change. If you want to see something change, you got to do it yourself. So take the time to organize something or another,
Damn.
and and get a handful of people together, the people that you can stand, get them together, and it's like slowly start bringing everybody in one place. If not for a day, a whole weekend, and Try to make it
It's a
as
screensaver.
annual biannual as you can.
I'm gonna I'm gonna do better next year because this year come. I'm gonna do better next year. Next
I
summer.
had a I had a funeral reunion earlier this year, and that was with my mom's side of the family, and I had a funeral reunion. What was it 2 years ago now with my dad's side of the family. Um, to be honest, I had more fun with my mom's side of the family than I did my dad's side of the family because my dad's side of the family, all they do is argue and want to shoot each other. My mom's side of the family, they're all super old, so they're just, living their best life, however it is they end up doing. And my cousins on my mom's side, they cool or whatever like that. But I do have a better relationship with my cousins on my dad's side.
See, Carl, I'm a lot like you, where it's like no disrespect to my mom's side of the family, but it's like I grew up with my dad's side of the family. I grew up with all
Facts.
of them, so it's like
Facts.
naturally my relationships with them are a lot better than they were on my mom's side. That's not to say that I can't get along with nobody on my mom's side or I don't have good relationships there, but it's like on my dad's side, oh listen, we cut up. You put us all in one space, we gonna cut up from
Facts.
from the from the
Facts.
break of dawn till whenever.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, bro. Listen, it's so like, what's the best way I can describe it? It's like my cousins on my mom's side, they all really got money, and you know what I'm saying, is doing well for themselves.
Mhm.
On my dad's side, it's a lot of bum ass niggas over here, bro. It's a lot of bum ass shit going on, and it's like I don't want to be a part of it, but at the same time, I also don't want to be a part of the sedittiness of motherfuckers with money. You know what I'm saying? So
100%. 100 goddamn %.
See,
I
and,
don't
and
know
the
about
crazy thing about my dad's side of the family is when you fuck with one of us, you gonna get all of us. So it's like you cross one, you got the whole family after that. My mom's side, all depending on the situation, but it's like my dad's side, it could be the smallest thing, and you gonna get every last one of us.
Trigger in the building. All right, so from 1 to 5, how important is it to go on your family reunion on a consistent basis?
it
Not
depends
know
on it depends on who die.
who cooking on the grill this year, and then I'll let y'all know if I'm coming.
It
Not
depends on for me. It just depends on who dies.
who died.
Yeah,
Sir,
because all
Son,
my family reunions are funeral reunions. So if it ain't
see,
somebody I gave a fuck about who died, I ain't gonna be there.
and you know what that what Carlson said is very true. Part of another part of the issue is we only get together during funerals. It's like we only get together during these these sad times, and it's like if we want some shit to change, that's got to change too. So we got to stop making funerals the times we all get together. It's like why is that the only time we get together when somebody died?
yeah.
So it's like if we want
Because
to change, it's got to be that part too.
because I feel like certain people who die are the glue who held everybody that comes together. And when that glue come apart, everybody didn't create a relationship with each other. They created a relationship with the person who died. So once that person who they all gathered to see on a regular basis die, it's like, why am I gonna go see that person?
Mm. No, I can see that. I can see that. But to answer your question, DJ, what Sherelle, your wife, are saying, 3. I don't think it's a 5 like it's of the utmost importance, and it's definitely not a 1. So I go 3. It's like it's like right in between.
So you can talk to Joe Blow, Curly Mo, Susie Ho, whoever you want on Facebook. Nothing beats that personal interaction. Nothing beats a hug. You know what I mean? Like you see your aunt, um, your cousins that you ain't seen in a while. Um, I mean, it's just you can't beat that interaction. Like even Desmond walking up talking shit, is he gonna talk shit like a motherfucker? Like you can't you can't replace that shit. So my answer would be a 4, I guess.
Oh, that's good. 4.
But then in my head, I be all hyped and shit. A week before, you know what? Fuck this shit, man. Fuck it. You know, it's just...
And for me, the other part of that is who else is going to show? Who else is going to show up too? Is it's like if some of my favorite folks ain't going to be there, no,
who all gonna be there?
I might pass. I might pass on that. I'm not going to hold you.
Don't act. Be on the verge.
You know my favorite saying is FTF. Fuck them folks.
Period.
Like my cousin, a couple of my cousins, they went to Detroit and they had an impromptu reunion. You know, everybody was there and they all gathered over my aunt's house. And they called me because they wanted me to speak to everybody. And I didn't know I was on speakerphone. And as you all know, I am not the person that has on speakerphone. And they was like, I'm like, what's up? What's going on? She was like, we just want you to say hi to everybody. I said, fuck them folks. Loud as hell. Everybody heard me too. Give a fuck.
Oh, well.
Some people don't give a fuck about me.
They gonna flatten your tires.
Say they gonna listen. Never mind. You know. You know damn well.
He gonna go with his trunk.
No, I don't have to go that far.
That's too far, Carlos. That's too far.
Hey, well, it's a song. It's called "Strap on My Lap." Y'all should look it up.
Whoa! Pause.
No pause.
Oh, shit.
Motherfucker got 30 nuts in him too. 31.
Shots fired.
He said 30, Lord Jesus.
31.
All right. So, it was this conversation on the radio. It was like this teacher in forgot what state it was. Shit. He was making $42,000 as a teacher. He left, stopped teaching, went to Walmart, become a manager, to make $55,000 as a manager at Walmart. So they was talking about which jobs should get paid the most. So I wanted to talk about that. So they had phone calls. The guy called in and said truck drivers don't get paid enough. He was like, well, teachers only get paid $42,000. He was like, yeah, but last year I only made $118,000. Sir, you're doing better than a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah.
A lot of motherfuckers. So I think teachers should be up in like the top 3 range.
I agree.
Teaching is more, I feel like this is going to be a super unpopular opinion, but I feel like teaching is a volunteer job.
You got to have passion to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Why you say volunteer?
Because teaching isn't a quote unquote profession. That's something that you got to want to do. Like you can't.
But you got to want to do anything though.
I was going to say you
Not
got to want to
necessarily.
do anything.
Not necessarily. Because some people out here
Especially
just
if you
got a
plan
job
to
just to pay
enjoy
their
it.
bills. Most people got jobs just to pay their bills. Who you think really want to work at Walmart?
But that's just what I'm saying. You got to want to do that to pay your bills. That's what I'm saying.
Not necessarily.
That shit is
I want to sit on the couch all day and still pay my bills, but that ain't how I pay my bills.
I definitely think teachers should get paid more than what they do. They have to put up and deal with a lot. A whole lot. From
They're
not only the
badass
students
kids.
they teaching, but the parents that comes along with
Thank
them.
you. That part right there. As the son of a teacher, let me tell you, my mom deals with shit that I'm like, yo, nah, not me. I could not. I'd choke somebody. I'll have the OJ isotoners and I'm choking somebody. Some of the shit that she got to deal with. And the parents worse than the kids sometimes.
Yep.
I'll never forget in the 5th grade. It was a guy named Jonathan Thomas.
His name was what?
Jonathan Thomas.
Oh, I thought you said Ben. My bad.
He
I knew you was going there too. I knew you was going there.
And the reason why I remember him is because he knew how to draw really, really good, like freehand, like out of his mind, and that shit was great. And I always wanted to learn how to do that. But he used to get in trouble a lot. And Miss Warren, our fifth grade teacher, she used to call this boy mama every single day. I don't know who came up to the school more, my daddy or his mama.
Oh shit!
But the thing about it was when his mama came up there, he was going to the bathroom. He was gonna get that ass toe up every single time, and you can hear it all the way down the hallway. Get him getting his ass whooped in the bathroom, right? One day, his mama came up there, and she said, "You know what, bitch," and just started cussing Miss Warren the fuck out.
Damn.
Just start cussing her the fuck out. I'm talking about slap the fuck out.
So for what though?
Because she felt like, why the fuck you keep calling me up here about him in your class?
Oh,
Because I can't knock his head off like you can. That's why.
No, shit,
Yeah.
the old school teachers that knock your head off.
Listen,
Anyway.
it was a wait. Did y'all hear about that school teacher that shot a student?
Oh, no.
Nah.
Baby, wasn't that you told me about that?
trigger.
Somebody told me about that.
So I think I don't. I don't know where I would rank police officers at, but
Police officers get. I feel like some jobs deserve more pay and some deserve more like discounts and shit like that.
benefits.
Yeah, benefits. Police officers should get more benefits than they should pay because you can't get pay and benefits.
No,
Teachers
my
should get
dad's
more.
a police officer, and he's been a police officer for 15 years now. And whatever he doesn't make on the job, on the clock, them off-duty assignments, they make like $75, $80 an hour for doing next to nothing most of the time. Like it's like, yo, just make sure don't nobody mess with this. Just
But that's different. I'm talking about at his actual job. Now that's a hustle. Now that's different.
Mhm.
Like for instance, for me, truck driving, I can make more money than I'm making now if I had my own truck just pulling random loads. I absolutely could. But I mean, you know, that's neither here nor there. But truck drivers, I feel like we should get more. Firefighters should absolutely get way more money. Firefighters should get a lot more money because they are literally putting their lives on the line. Along with military, military should get better pay as well.
Military need to get better benefits in general.
Just period, right?
Because like the way they get treated when they come back here, like they're like literally second and third class citizens when they come back.
Yeah.
But oh no, we love our military, but I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
I think you should go there, Jonathan.
Nah, I'm not going there because we had what almost 45 minutes. Yo, we'll be here for another hour if I do that.
So
the reason why I said
police officers, military, nurses.
Doctors. Well, not doctors. I wouldn't say doctors.
Nurses?
I would definitely say nurses though.
Especially ER nurses. Nick, listen.
Facts. Crossing guards.
Hell yeah. Sir. Nowadays, they're the only ones out here making sure your kids get to school safe. Because you go out the door an hour before them. They got to leave out the door, lock the door right, cross the street, cross that busy ass street and shit. Crossing guard out there, standing out there. I ain't saying go ahead and get them $50 an hour and shit like that, but
no, you got a bunch of nuts that can't fucking drive either. So I mean, yeah, I can see
bus drivers.
The bus drivers, but
shit, dealing all them fucking stupid ass people and shit.
Oh,
I agree.
Goddamn fucking kids nowadays.
I think waitresses should get more money.
They get paid off tips, so they already knew what they signed up.
But we all know some of it's too cheap to tip. So I mean, what are they really making at the end of the day?
But you can't say.
Shit to the bill. Fuck
But
it.
you can't say waitresses. You can't say waitresses knew what they signed up for if you can't say teachers knew what they signed up for.
But just like you said, it's a passion. Now, if you make a casino and you says the money from the casino is going to the schools, then at the end of the year you see you made $95 billion. So the school supposed to get a part, and you saying, "Hey, can you donate some money for the schools to get pencils?" Time out, baby. We been going to the casino all year long. Where the fuck is the money at? What I got to buy pencils for? Like this is federally funded, and I still gotta come out of my pocket. Like y'all take taxes and still want me to donate money. Like, come on. But I'm sorry.
Somebody getting that money, but it ain't the schools.
So technically, so I work at Horseshoe, right?
Oh, shit.
I've been there for 8 years,
What's the horseshoe?
and it's a casino downtown. We adopted, like, I think it's like 4 schools that we adopt, and we do take pretty good care of those schools. Like, not only for like back to school time, like throughout the year, Christmas, Thanksgiving, like holidays, we do
How well are the
donation
teachers?
drives and all of that. Yeah, the
How well
teachers
are the
come
teachers?
to the teachers come to the casino for like their trainings and all type of stuff. They use like our training rooms and stuff like that. So I think when they say money from the casinos go to schools, I really think they need to clarify how exactly it goes to. Because I'm thinking people just think, oh, the casino made 95 billion a year. They should be giving the school 20 billion of that. Like, but it is, like, if I'm not mistaken, it's like 4 or 5 different schools that we've adopted over the years, and they really do a lot for them. So it'd be weird though.
In that same sentence, it is some principals out here who is getting money for their school because they are doing grant work and shit like that. And it's some that's not because they're not doing the grant work, and that's why they don't have a lot of things. And a lot of schools do have more resources than other schools do.
And then there's other professionals that's receiving money but keeping it for themselves. But that's a whole nother show.
That's what I'm saying. That trickle down effect is some bullshit.
It really did.
Shit. Every time you turn around, Fox 45 got another goddamn Project Baltimore episode. Shit.
They going after Kwame Kilpatrick goddamn PayPal account now.
Oh,
that's
shit.
crazy.
They say they say he pulling in enough money to start paying his restitution back to the city of Detroit.
Dang.
Damn. They still fucking with Kwame after all this?
Yeah. That nigga out of jail, living his life, then got married, trying to become a pastor or some shit now. I don't know.
But bro, I'm saying, it's like, yo, how long ago was Kwame? Okay, I'm done. Okay, cool.
High school. It was high school for me. Like 2003.
It was a really big. Oh god damn.
Yo, I'm 20 years. They've been on that boy ass 20 years. He pissed somebody off.
Had to.
Or maybe it was his wife killing that stripper. Who knows?
Yo.
So I guess today we figured out that family reunions are, I guess, kind of important. But we don't want to be rude and ask who's all coming. Who's all going to be there?
Funeral reunion.
So,
you want me to show up? I definitely need to know who's going to be there.
So. And we learned that teachers need to get more money. And you start budgeting, divvying out this, divvying out that. Because it is some great teachers out here. We'll go above
Absolutely. Absolutely. I had a lot of really good teachers.
Of their salary buying supplies for.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, them school supplies lists be long as shit.
Yeah, they be doing too much. Period.
Them new lists, sure.
But
that shit came one day. You need what?
But dude, it's 2 separate lists. Like you got the classroom list, you got the individual list. Like, yo, come on now.
One day that shit did come and say they need a pack of paper plates.
Paper plate?
That shit said, I think Burrell needs some paper plates. What was it, Tyon? I think when he was in Head Start, he needed a pack of paper plates so when they do projects and shit, I was like, yeah, all right.
Do paper plate projects.
Sir, listen, sir. That shit
How
be
many
getting long.
how many
Napkins,
macaroni
sanitizer,
how many
tissues,
macaroni cards you got, Sam?
you need markers, crayons, colored pencils, erasers, and paper, and the composition book. Need like 3 of those, and
Yeah,
shit
that's too
long
much.
as shit.
And then they tell you that the extra shit is for the students who can't buy their own.
Like that's my responsibility.
Thank you. Like that's my responsibility. That's not like
But
a
they come
personal
to
problem.
school.
Gee, I
But
can
they come
barely
to
afford
school.
what you giving me.
They
So
come to school
Mel
with the
said we
fresh
got to take
Jordans
care
and smelling like
of our
weed. Though.
community.
Right.
Mel said that we got to take care of our community.
And you know what? He ain't wrong. But the problem of that is, when is our community gonna take care of us?
Yeah, we can't be the only one holding the village up, and the village trying to knock us down. It's not balancing out.
All right, we'll keep that in mind.
I mean, Sam's, you got a village. What do you think?
For me,
Yeah, you got a whole
all
village.
right, yes, sir. Listen, I ain't got no more money. Got no more fucking money.
The money going.
That shit always fucking gone. During football season, yo, I swear to God, I am always broke. But from Brielle's birthday to about March the 1st, we can take all the trips in the world. Got money, we be good. A bank account. That I don't never get that. I got that notification, the low balance shit. Never get that shit that time, boy. But boy, I'm trying to tell you. And my shit said $75, shorty. Anything under $75, boy. Listen.
My shit set at 100, and there is no lag. You hear me? There is no lag at all. That motherfucker pop up instantly.
Shit crazy.
Motherfuckers was calling me today talking about, hey, your last payment didn't clear. No shit, bitch, ain't no money in there. I know I ain't got no money. I don't need you to call me to tell me I ain't got no money.
Yo, listen.
She gonna say, is there anything that we can do to help? You can pay
Trigger,
it.
I hope you call Morgan.
You can pay it.
Hope you got some good news for me tomorrow, Trigger. Hope you got some good news for me tomorrow, Trigger. Let me know. Listen, Trigger, my guy. Trigger working on something big for us. Trigger working on something big for us. Shorty. Good. My guy, Trigger. If you need your carpet clean, call Trigger. Your car fixed, call Trigger. Moving and hauling, call Trigger. All right. If you need a loan, don't call Trigger for that shit. If you need somebody to talk to, call Trigger. What else you do? You need your grass cut? Call Trigger. Shit. I don't know what else.
Last minute babysitter?
No, Trigger ain't babysitting no fucking kids. I don't know. He might. I don't know if he's a babysitter. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Shit. What they said now? The kid got to be 13 or watch the other kids now. Shit. Listen. Just saying.
Damn, you got 9 of them.
Sir, watch your fucking mouth. But yeah, so that's about all I got. Y'all got anything that y'all want to get off your chest? Say it out loud. No. Oh, going once. Going twice. All right. So this has been the What's Next podcast. As my man Dennis would say, God bless and good night.